that wasn't going to happen. ABC 7 political reporter Charles Thomas joins us now with more on the mayor's trip to Washington, D.C. Charles?
Linda, as evidenced yesterday and today, there clearly is some confusion about the city's plans to use stimulus bill money to help the troubled O'Hare modernization project. In Washington today, Mayor Daley revealed how the city wanted to use the hoped-for federal windfall, and it took one of his aides to finally admit that O'Hare is definitely on the list. In the morning meeting with both Illinois U.S. senators and 5 area Congress members, Mayor Daley described the economic slowdown as quicksand and worse than a recession.
There's a crisis out there. You know, it's worse than a recession, what you see in this country. I don't care where you go, it's worse.
Then he listed his priorities for the city's share of the stimulus package: the CTA, arterial streets and lighting, the water and sewer systems, and the construction of new schools.
If we don't reinvest in math and science and technology in every one of our elementary schools, we're going to be so far behind in another 10 to 20 years.
But the mayor did not mention the estimated $15 billion O'Hare modernization program, the most expensive public works project underway in the upper Midwest, that is over budget and partly stalled by lawsuits and threats from airlines who say they cannot afford their share of the expense. The OMP director, who traveled with the mayor to Washington, says the stimulus package could get the project back on schedule.
We believe that the O'Hare modernization program is perfectly positioned to meet any of the criteria that then gets established by the FAA to compete for that money.
As recently as yesterday in Chicago, the mayor was asked if the city would ask for stimulus money for O'Hare.
No.
Vincentville President John Giles, a longtime expansion opponent, says he suspects the mayor and Andolini purposely kept secret their plans for O'Hare-related stimulus money. He says he'll travel to Washington tomorrow to give lawmakers his side of the story.
We're skeptical, and that's why we're going tomorrow to make sure that the leaders representing our districts are going to hear firsthand how concerned we are that Mayor Daley would be allowed to have this kind of stimulus dollars for a project that is a $20 billion boondoggle.
Ms. Andolino said that a $250 million infusion of federal money could put as many as 1,400 O'Hare construction workers on the payroll by April 1st. Linda Allen, she also said that stimulus bill cash could put this project back on schedule to be completed by the year 2014.
We'll see.
Because the city's been wondering where that money's going to come from.
This is a windfall, manna from heaven, if they should get it for O'Hare, because the airlines say they can't afford it anymore.
Okay, Charles, thank you. Well, a man is charged with impersonating a